It's the Ticket Plug. We've been running an online ticket business for over a decade, and now we've created an easy way for you to do the same thing through our private ticket resale community. Joining our community will give you a way to flip your bread and generate profit income consistently. We provide you with all the tools, training, and resources needed to start your life-changing online ticket business. Zero experience needed. To join our ticket resale community, go to thetickettrap.com. Again, go to thetickettrap.com.
Click the link at the top line of the description to get started right now. All right, Stephen A. Smith just emptied his clip once again on Kamala Harris for her interview, her first interview since she's been the Democratic nominee for president. And let me tell you, I'm going to play what Stephen A. Smith said, but I want you guys to stay tuned because I'm going to give you my review of the interview as well. Just stick around because it wasn't good in my opinion. All biases off the table. It just wasn't good. So I'm going to play what Stephen A. Smith said on his show and stick around for my commentary on reaction to him and a reaction to Kamala's recent interview. Rotate.
You, Kamala Harris, what the hell are you doing? I'm not saying what are you doing as in right now. The strategy thus far is fine. I'm talking about moving forward. And when you know the world is transfixed on you as the potential next president of the United States, and we're looking to see what you do, you show up with Tim Walz by your side? Really? Really? You know we were looking for you. You know we wanted to hear from you. No disrespect to him whatsoever. But ain't nobody, how many times you gonna hear that he's a school teacher and a former coach? That he gets you? How many times? We know this already. We got it. You want to talk to us about the state of affairs in Minnesota? You want to talk to us about it being one of the highest tax states in the republic? You want to talk to us about whatever crime is going on there? What your positions were during the riots, et cetera, et cetera? I'm down with you. I got it. But there's millions of people who disagree. If you want to go that route, no. Nobody cared. You know why? They want to hear from her. And why do they want to hear from her? Because when she was the vice president, you never heard from her. And she was getting blamed for stuff that she may not have deserved to get blamed for. Well, what is it? We're blaming you for flip-flopping on fracking. Is it true? Are you? Healthcare. Has your position flip-flopped on that? Or is it the same? They're talking about, you got surrogates out there talking about, now you willing to support building a wall after you spoke against it. You know, is that true? Is it? These are legitimate questions is all I'm saying. I'm not castigating her. I'm not casting convictions upon her or anything like that. I'm saying we want to hear from her. I don't give a damn about hearing from Tim Walz right now. He's a vice president nominee. We got it. We understand. We ain't trying to hear from him, no. We want to hear from her. Because we've been waiting to hear from you for 4 years. We want to see where you stand and why. And oh, by the way, as Teflon done as Donald Trump may be, that's with his constituents. It's not with registered independents. That's who you're trying to win over. Where you at? Ladies and gentlemen, she ain't going up against Mitt Romney, who knows his stuff. Say what you want about Ron DeSantis. He knows his stuff. She ain't going up against Nikki Haley. Whatever your positions may be, with the border wall, with inflation, with crime in Democratic cities, although there's crime in Republican-led cities too. The point is, that ain't even it. The issue is, you did this in your first press conference, Kamala Harris. You sat up there and said, believe me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type. You talked about dealing with criminals, fraudsters, and, con artists. And then you said, believe me when I say, ladies and gentlemen, I know Donald Trump's type. Well, if you know his type and you're accustomed to dealing with him, why is he the one doing a bunch of interviews? Again, the strategy was fine. I'm not complaining about the strategy you employed up to this point. I'm saying be clear. That ain't going to win you the presidency.
Look, first of all, the interview that Kamala did was a complete disaster. And I'm going to tell you this. If you can't, and the scary part about this, you can't look at mainstream media. Like, don't turn on ABC, NBC, the CNNs. Don't turn those on to get a fair analysis. I've been watching Sky News Australia, different other countries that are covering this, and that's where you're going to get people who are outside of this that don't have a dog in the race. And the way they're breaking things down, I'm like, wow. Like, no biasness. They ain't getting no money from nobody. They all the way across the world, but they're looking at, from the outside looking in, and they're giving an analysis. I also watched a body language expert. He talked and analyzed her interview. I also looked at it myself. I observed it myself. I say, whoa, hold on. She don't look very confident to me. Her body language is off. She's looking down. She's not. You know how you talking to somebody, and they're not giving you eye contact, and the facial expression is saying different than what's coming out of their mouth. That's how the interview was. Now, she already switched her position on fracking. She switched her position on the border wall. Everything is just right now crazy, right? It's haywire. And it kind of shows you, it shows you that, in my opinion, that she is not really fit to lead this country. It shows you that she was just the next best thing. And I don't care about the black, the white, whatever. We already talked about that. Even though when she was asked whether she was black, she said, next question. So for the D.L. Hugleys, the Plies, and the Steve Harveys, and all these people that cat for the Charlemagne's, wouldn't it just been easy for her to say, look, I am a mixed heritage. I'm proud to be black. I'm proud to be South Asian. I'm proud to be of Indian heritage. That's all. Boom. Bang it out the park. She said, next question. That tells you everything you need to know, right? But anyway, that's minuscule. We're talking about the policies. She can't stand on it. And you do it yourself. And for the people that are going to be biased, you're going to say what you're going to say. Look at it yourself. If she would have smashed it, I'd be like, yeah, she smashed it. She didn't. She failed miserably. And the crazy part about it is they laid out the platter for her. Everything. You got your man, Tim Walsh beside you, just in case, any mix-ups. The lady's demeanor, the lady Dana, who usually is a very aggressive, staunch interviewer, was so friendly. She didn't ask no follow-up questions. They didn't press her at all. And I seen, in Sky News Australia, they were doing comparisons between, the Vance, when he went on the same show, and how she immediately jumped on him as soon as he got in the seat. Oh, you guys are having problems doing this. Kamala comes in. Oh, this picture that's circulating around the world. This lady looking up, this young girl looking up at the next possible first black female president. So it's like, come on. The situation was perfect for Kamala. And she fell. She flunked. Like Trump said, she doesn't look like someone that can lead this country. She doesn't have that demeanor. It's not because she's a woman. Because if you look at I think her name was Tulsi Gabbard, she has it. She's the one that slayed Kamala Harris in 2019 at the primary when they had the debate. Slayed her on the stage. Former soldier, Tulsi Gabbard. Kamala just don't have it. It looks like she was put into place by a power structure, and they said, okay, this is just the next best thing. Let's just, Biden can't do it. She got to do it. Put her in that spot. Let's ride with her. Y'all, go look at it yourself. She is not prepared. She is not ready. She doesn't look like a leader. Now, you can make mistakes, but you shouldn't be. You should be able to go out there, articulate your points, right? Look people in the eye, because she kept looking down for some odd reason, like she was reading off of something. There was nothing down there, but she kept looking down, not giving eye contact. So I'm listening to the body language expert. I'm like, okay, let's look at this. And we know the body language is more important a lot of times than what's coming out your mouth. She was flustered. She was unsure. She was uncertain. And to me, she failed miserably, and it proves that she is not ready, in my opinion, to take on this type of responsibility. She is not ready. And I think when she debates Donald Trump, I think it's going to be a massacre because it doesn't seem like she performs well under pressure. And this is somebody who wants to lead the country, for God's sake. I'm not talking about a school teacher. I'm not talking about somebody about to clean your car. I'm talking about somebody that's looking to run this country, and she can't even look the interviewer in the eye. Are you serious? You want her to sit in front of world leaders? She gonna get eaten alive by some of these world leaders. You're representing the United States of America, arguably, probably the strongest country in the world ever, and you can't maintain eye contact. You can't stand on your word. Y'all gotta go look at it. Stay away from the ABCs, the CNNs, and the NBCs. Go to something like Sky News Australia, the Young Turks. Go check these different things that outside of America and look and listen to the commentary. And the crazy part is you got the media on your side. Most of the media is for Kamala Harris. Look, to me, I think she lost the election there. It was a joke. If she needs to do more interviews, but if she continues like this, I think, it's going to continue to slide for her because her insecurities are being exposed in front of the world. She's only taken one interview. Now you look at the other side, Donald Trump, right? He does a town hall meeting where random people can just ask questions. He goes to the Black Caucus of Journalists, sits in the fire, knowing damn well they're about to go at his neck. Sits there on stage live, get it in. Where is that with Kamala? A higher level of accountability needs to be held to these candidates, both of them. All you guys are going to do is keep making excuses. I seen, not Candace, one of them chicks, Tamika Mallory, going to put up because Kamala's getting dragged through the mud. Tamika going to put up a thing of Donald Trump with his running mate. Oh, he interviewed with his running mate too. So what? So what, Tamika? So what? So what? Trump ain't ducking no smoke. He's done countless interviews. She only did one because it's exposing her weaknesses. So you guys want to spend time, cleaning things up, doing cleanup crew for her and all this. But at the end of the day, she's looking bad, and y'all too scared to admit it. So look, with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. Let me know what y'all think. Go check the interview out yourself. Look at it for yourself and look at it and then come back and holler at your boy. I'm out of here. Peace.